Hi, this is Kurt with Waverider Scalar Wellness Center here in North Phoenix. Today I want to tell you about our origin story and, in essence, why we're doing what we're doing. Back in 1994, we were living in North Carolina, and my wife Isabel and I, when she was diagnosed with Hashimoto's syndrome, which is an underactive thyroid. And it really rocked our world because as part of that, she had to take thyroxine or synthroid, to artificial hormones. But we quickly learned that there were downsides to all of that, which was really weight gain, brain fog, and being tired a lot of the time. And it seemed to come in waves, but as the years went by, it became more of a burden because all the exercise and diets that are out there, we know how many of them there are, they really weren't doing the trick. And I could see her getting really depressed about it. She ended up having some feet pain that led to plantar fasciitis, and it also led to some arthritic issues in her knees. So here we are, some 20 years later, and she basically was not having any success. So it forced her to a point where she just decided to take action and look for things outside of the typical Western medicine world. And she found the Energy Enhancement System technology. A woman in Sedona, Arizona had an 8-unit system in her own home. She visited a couple times, and each time was about a 2-hour session. We as a family noticed that she had more energy, and she felt it too. The brain fog, especially the day or two after, had really lifted. So on the third occasion, I went along with her for a 3-hour session. And when I walked in the room, it feels like Star Trek. You're kind of seeing these screens, and you sit in the chair and you relax. And when I left, I really didn't feel anything. I didn't feel different, but it really impacted me hit me about a week later when I was at home carving a pineapple as my side dish for dinner. And I noticed that my left knuckle wasn't hurting anymore. And that was a real surprise to me because the change was so subtle, I didn't really acknowledge it. But I'd been putting pain cream on that knuckle for like the past 3 or 4 years, but that was my own personal experience. And knowing that what I was seeing Isabel go through really kind of inspired me to look deeper into the technology. She actually had further healing though. And the plantar fasciitis went away, that took about 3 months, I think, it just went away all completely one day. And the arthritic knees, there was less pain. She ended up having to get meniscus surgery, but she healed really quickly from it. Now she's back to being able to move freely, and brain fog is completely gone. So I think that all in all, you can now understand why we're so positively impacted by the technology. And we'd always wanted to work together and decided, let's do it. So that's why we're here. It took us a 1.5 years to find the right space. We're delighted to be open now, official as of March 4th. We'd love to welcome you down here for a complimentary session. If you're a first timer, get a 2-hour session on us and see what it does for you, and get to know us and see what other things we have on offer here. And so if you're skeptical, like I was, give it a shot. What have you got to lose?
For more information, check us out online at waveriderscalar.com.